Blockbuster nostalgia hit America and the world, and the only place to get your fix was our little Blockbuster that could.
Do you miss going to Blockbuster as much as we do? On this day in 1985, the very first Blockbuster video location opened. Simply put, Blockbuster was a magical place. Roaming aisles upon aisles of films felt like an adventure that kids today will never get to experience. What do you miss the most about Blockbuster? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Knowledgeable employees.
Checking out the staff pics, Miss Bennis.
Oh, hey. Yeah, this Vincent guy, he is the best. He and I have the exact same taste in movies.
As an employee at Blockbuster, you got free rentals and even had the chance to view new releases before they were put on the shelves. Sure, it was retail, but it was fun. There aren't many places that pay you to talk about movies all day. More often than not, employees were passionate about movies and TV shows and offered solid recommendations. Some were even like a walking IMDb, with the ability to decipher a movie title based on a customer's vague description.
What's that werewolf movie with E.T.'s mom in it?
The Howling, horror, straight ahead.
Okay, thanks.
These days, we have algorithms that use our watch history to give us calculated suggestions. But nothing beats an actual movie lover's honest opinion.
And I said to the clerk, give us like the most disgusting horror movie that you have. And he gave us Blood-Sucking Freaks.
Number 9. Having a membership card.
Kieran used to work at Blockbuster and he has his card on him. So we're going to try and use it, and you have a...
So that is your old Blockbuster?
This is my original one, yeah.
This one may seem ridiculous, but it was cool to have an official membership card, okay? Flashing your special card to the clerk, especially as a kid, made you feel important. Blockbuster also had a great rewards program, which came with even cooler cards. The benefits may have evolved over the years, but there was something free every week or month.
When you're at the kids' movie, you can get a cool Blockbuster Play Pass free!
For the serious film buff, some stores offered a movie pass. You could pay a monthly fee and get unlimited rentals, checking out 1 to 3 movies at a time.
What? Is that bad? I still have a Blockbuster card. What happened to Blockbuster?
Number 8. Movie-themed environment. In 2018, a Blockbuster in Alaska famously received a special Russell Crowe collection from TV host John Oliver.
And I will admit, it does sound like something that we would do. You know, buy Russell Crowe's jockstrap and send it to one of the last remaining Blockbusters in Alaska. Even that sentence is absolutely incredible to say out loud.
But Blockbusters always had movie-themed decor in the form of posters, standees, and marquee boards with coming attractions. Stores usually had multiple TVs playing movie trailers, music videos, and even full-length features. Blockbuster kept it family-friendly, though, having an almost Disney-like atmosphere. And employees would often microwave popcorn to give the store that movie theater scent. What's more enticing than smelling popcorn while looking at movies?
It smells the same. It absolutely smells the same.
Number 7. Snack section. Speaking of movie theater treats, let's not forget Blockbuster's incredible snack section.
I love movies. You know that. That smell in Blockbuster, that candy and carpet smell, I get high off.
They stocked all of our theater candy favorites. Twizzlers, Milk Duds, M&Ms. They also had drinks, chips, pretzels, ice cream, and for some reason, pickles.
These tiny pickles are hilarious. They're called cornichons.
Blockbuster had a variety of microwave and stovetop popcorn too, from big tubs to small packets. It wasn't just plain old popcorn though. You could choose from different flavors like buttered, kettle, and caramel. Plus, they'd often have a bundle promo to make things more affordable.
No place like the video store, eh, my friend? Convenience at its peak.
Number 6. Promotions and exclusives.
I'll have you know that Netflix, Hulu, and Crackle still don't make the money Blockbuster does.
As previously mentioned, Blockbuster had some of the best promos going. You could find free rental coupons almost anywhere, including at food establishments like Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. And the in-store promos were awesome too. In 1999, the company set up Pokemon Snap stations where you could print digital images from the Pokemon game.
You can go to a participating Blockbuster store, print out your best shots, grab an entry form, and mail it to Nintendo's Take Your Best Shot contest. The best shot wins an Australian safari for 4.
And who remembers bonus boxes? Those little treasure chests were filled with trial-sized snack samples, candy, coupons, and even AOL program discs. Whether it was free Popcorn Tuesdays or exclusive Star Wars action figures, Blockbuster always seemed to have a super sweet deal.
The new Congo bonus box from Blockbuster Video. It's full of candy, snacks, coupons, and more. All kinds of goodies.
Number 5. New releases.
It's hard to find spaces where the point is discovering things, or the point is being around people who like the same things as you.
If you were looking to rent the latest flicks out of Hollywood, Blockbuster was the place to go. And for anyone who couldn't make it to the theater, this was their chance to see the most popular movies of the time.
I kind of get the impression that it was this way everywhere, but I don't know if it was, but I could rent all the rated R movies. You know, so I would just rent like Friday the 13th, 1 through 7, and
Okay, sometimes we'd get to the store too late, only to find that the newest releases were out of stock. But in its early days, Blockbuster would often offer an IOU for a free rental, so you still got to go home with something. Plus, some big-name studios even made deals with the company, providing them earlier access to the newest releases.
I mean, look at the James Bond section. Every James Bond movie. Every Avatar movie, because, you know, there's just the one so far.
Number 4. Renting video games and consoles.
But get real. You'd rather be playing video games. You can rent them from Blockbuster. They've got more of the coolest new Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis games for rent than anyone in the world.
Blockbuster was known for movies, but they were tops in the gaming world too. Gaming can get pretty expensive, so that's why we loved being able to rent games as a means to try them out. You know, before shelling out the big bucks to secure a copy for ourselves. Needed a console? You could rent that too.
Can't find the new PlayStation 2? Get to Blockbuster. They've got new PS2 systems and games for rent.
The stores had kiosks where you could actually play demos. They also carried games like Resident Evil that came with limited edition extras. And did you know that in the 90s, the company hosted 2 Blockbuster World Video Game Championships? Yep, they took gaming pretty seriously.
So dudes, why not get your games at Blockbuster? It's the mature thing to do.
Number 3. Social experience.
There was a girl who I was attracted to who was a customer in the store, and she looked a little bit, actually no, a lot like Jamie Gertz.
At one point in time, going to Blockbuster was as common as going to the gas station. It was honestly one of the best places to be on the weekends or a Friday night. Yep, this was a hot spot for meeting up with friends, getting a movie for date night, or a family outing.
Going to the video store with like your mom or your dad or your friends, getting a video and getting a pizza and coming home.
There was always a good chance you'd run into someone you'd know, so hopefully you weren't renting anything embarrassing. Blockbuster was also a chance to meet fellow film buffs and discuss your favorite titles. Giving and receiving recommendations with others, even strangers, was a part of the experience.
Brittany's, terrible picks. Erica's, no good. It's all about Zach.
Number 2. Organized layout.
They're the Blockbuster entertainment team. They buy more copies of new films for you to rent than anyone.
Retail stores can often get chaotic and messy, making the shopping experience less than pleasant. Blockbuster, on the other hand, kept their stores organized. The outer walls were dedicated to all the alphabetized new releases, while the favorites, anything that wasn't new, were in the inner aisles categorized by genre.
And I'll always remember being disappointed if what I wanted was not there. And then the first thing you do is you go right to the counter and you go, hey, when's this film supposed to be turned back in, you know?
The common browsing strategy started at the new release wall, then made its way through the aisles, ending with the snack section. It was like being guided through a sea of possibilities. It was a bit overwhelming, but also exciting, as you never knew what you'd find.
And so that's how I saw the Peter Sellers Pink Panther when I was 6 years old and had little to no idea what I was watching the whole time.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Family bonding. A Blockbuster night was a family night.
My mom would pick one and she allowed me and my sister to each pick a video, and so it always became like a bit of like a treasure hunt.
Holding hard copies. Sometimes we just need that tangible experience.
When I hold something like this in my hands, it is like going back to your childhood home and picking up like a stuffed animal.
Pre-owned movie sales. The best place to stock up on cheap DVDs.
You know it's been used.
It's tangible. It's a lot.
The commercials, some of the most memorable ads of the 90s.
Blockbuster's America's family video store. You know, we have more kids' videos than any place else. Hey, more movies, more nights, more fun.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference!
Cover art. Thumbnails just aren't the same.
Classic movie, heavy metal. My 9-year-old son has seen this.
Number 1. Browsing.
There's this peace when you walk in and you go, the world is mine. I can accomplish anything right now. Everything is at my fingertips. I love it. I miss it like crazy.
Simply put, browsing made Blockbuster a truly magical place. Walking into a world of movies is exciting in and of itself, but roaming aisles upon aisles of films felt like an adventure. This was especially true if you didn't have a particular title in mind. Heck, it was also a great way to kill time.
I swear sometimes I just would go to a video store and walk around for a while and then just leave, like not even rent something.
Whether you were alone or with company, perusing the choices became a fun treasure hunt. You never knew if you'd stumble upon your new favorite movie or maybe come across something you hadn't seen in ages. Knowing you could find a gem at any moment was a major thrill.
There'll always be someone out there wanting to keep that alive, keep the fires of that wonderful, nostalgic, sentimental memory like burning.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.